Most people think their pension is ticking along just fine, but in reality, for 9 out of 10 people, it's nowhere near where it could be. In this video, I'll show you how to move from a passive, underperforming setup to something just so much more optimized without any need for a financial advisor. I've helped hundreds of professionals do exactly this. What I'm about to share is the exact framework that I use with them. So let's get into it. You probably assume that as long as you are contributing, you are going to be on track. But contributing does not mean you are in a great place. In fact, you're likely to be ignorant to how much better it could be. Pension providers can make it feel very simple and hands-off, but that ease often comes at a cost to you. So this is the absolute most important point. You can be doing all the right things, putting money in regularly, leaving it alone, and still end up hundreds of thousands of pounds worse off, purely because your setup just isn't working hard enough for you. As I mentioned previously, 9 out of 10 people are in a suboptimal pension setup, and it'll probably look like this. You're still in a default fund of your workplace pension. You've got multiple pensions scattered across providers. You don't know exactly what you're invested in. You're missing out on free money from your employer. You probably aren't contributing enough, probably paying more tax than you should, and possibly missing out on a little bit of child benefit as well. Fundamentally, you are giving yourself less options for your future. Now, what does an optimal setup look like? You've consolidated your pensions where it makes sense, combine them into one pot. You're in a low-cost, globally diversified fund that matches what you want your future to look like. You know how much to contribute. You're likely to be reviewing things at least sort of annually, not just filing away the statements and hoping for the best. And you're investing based on your actual goals, whether that's retiring at 58, reducing your hours, or buying back time later on. So how do you shift from this suboptimal position to the optimal position? Here is the journey. And this is how I guide my clients through our 6-step framework. First of all, we want to know where your pensions are. We then want to check where you're invested and whether that makes sense for your age and your goals and what you're looking to achieve. We then want to decide whether we want to combine those pensions into one pot or not, making it simple for you going forward and reducing your admin. Then we need to look at the fund options that are available to you. Pick something that's probably going to be a little bit more low cost, more diversified, and actually sort of just set up to align with your goals. And finally, we want to optimize your contributions to your pension so that you're not giving more than you need to HMRC. Imagine a simple before and after graph like this, where small changes today lead to huge growth over time. It sounds easy and potentially probably unbelievable. This is the potential outcome. Having a pot worth 140k or having a pot worth 1.7 million for making one simple shift. So why don't people make this shift? There's for one of a couple of reasons generally. So they generally have a bit of a fear of getting it wrong, something they just don't know about, or don't have enough confidence in actually making that decision. It's likely that you just haven't got enough time or inclination to want to deal with it today. It's a tomorrow task. It can be done tomorrow, and it probably feels like there's no consequence to doing it tomorrow. You're probably also assuming that the pension funds that you're in are good funds selected by your pension provider and that they're going to do something good for you because they're nice people. Or potentially it's just, I just don't know what's good and what's bad and this just seems all right to me. But here is what is really important. Suboptimal today becomes irreversible tomorrow because time is the one thing that you can't get back. And if you ask any person in their 70s, 80s or 90s what they want more of, it's time. So if we're going to wrap this up, the system is designed to be passive, but that doesn't mean it's working in your favor. In fact, it's definitely not. You don't need to be an expert in this. You just need to have a bit of an understanding. And how do you get that understanding? Potentially by following a simple step-by-step framework. So if you found this helpful, check out the link below and I'll send you this document that may highlight that your current pension is failing you right now. Ignoring this seems so easy now, but it makes everything so much worse later on, I assure you. That is a promise. You've got this, and if you start now, future you will thank you later.